Now to the coronavirus outbreak. More than 850 people around the world are now confirmed to have the virus. At least 25 have died.
There are 2 confirmed cases in the U.S., and Governor Cuomo announced 4 people are under observation in New York State. Meanwhile, in China, hospitals are so overcrowded, they are building a 1,000-bed hospital the country hopes to have ready in less than 2 weeks.
CBS 2's Alice Gaynor here now with the latest. Alice.
Maurice and Christine, the New York State Department of Health says of the 4 people isolated for testing, 1 has come back negative. Results are pending on the other 3. They have not said where these people live, but city officials say it isn't in any of the 5 boroughs. The CDC says it's likely there will be more cases reported in the coming days and weeks, but that the immediate threat to the general public in the U.S. is low.
Last week, the Centers for Disease Control began airport screening at JFK for travelers coming in from Wuhan, China, taking temperatures and asking questions. Since then, Chinese officials have closed transport in and out of at least 12 cities in China, including Wuhan. The outbreak is believed to have started at a market selling wild animals in Wuhan.
The fact that those flights now are ended, in a sense, could create a false sense of security.
New York City officials say they're working under the assumption cases will pop up here in our area.
There's a 14-day incubation period. There well may be people who were previously infected, but it has not yet manifested.
As a result, they're conducting outreach to neighborhoods, posting signs at local airports, and talking to local healthcare providers.
What we are asking New Yorkers to do is that if they have traveled to Wuhan in the last 14 days and they find themselves with symptoms of fever and a cough or shortness of breath, that they contact their provider.
This strain of the virus is a member of the coronavirus family that's a close cousin to the deadly SARS and MERS viruses. The CDC says 63 people in 22 U.S. states are now under investigation for the coronavirus. It says early on it appeared the virus was spread animal to person, but now it's potentially spreading person to person, though how exactly is unclear. There are reports of face masks selling out due to concerns over the virus.
It's no harm to protect myself by wearing masks.
But the city's health commissioner says
in New York City, masks are not being recommended.
Currently, there is no vaccine, but health officials say there are preventative actions you can take, like washing your hands often and avoiding close contact with people who are sick. The 2 confirmed cases are a Washington state man in his 30s and a woman in her 60s in Chicago. Health officials say they're doing well. Maurice?